being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Rashford. Upamecano can get it clear. No, he's not getting past him there. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. Good purposeful running this. Now that's well seen too.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's running through. Shot at goal! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. And a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Berardi. Out of play for a throw. Plays a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hakimi. Fernandez. And that is out of play. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Havertz. Now it's Memphis Depay. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Raul. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Great chance! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Havertz! Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. No, it's come to nothing. Hakimi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Balde wins the duel this time. Balde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. This looks promising. Szoboszlai puts his foot on the gas. Nicely aimed pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Rashford. Bremer. And it's Berardi. Hakimi. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Havertz gets a good foot in there. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mikel Oyarzabal in with the challenge, looking for options for movement. Darmian. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Memphis Depay. And this is Berardi. Berardi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Isak! And it's in! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So is this the start of a comeback? Isak. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's an imaginative pass. It's Raul! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3. Pass is just off target. Upamecano, Fernandes. And it's half-time here.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And this is Raul. Oh, can he get onto this? No, he wasn't going to let him past. Memphis Depay. He's had it taken off him. Ambitious ball here. That's an excellent interception. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Isak. And this is Raul. Isak.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Berardi. Fernandes. Spread it left. Nicely worked. And he's in on goal! Yamal, who has set up 2 goals. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Raul is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Hakimi, and it's played forward. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Upamecano gets it away. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Raul. Rashford, out towards the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Foot in. Memphis Depay. Havertz. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Raul! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner. Ribéry with the short one. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. This ended up in no man's land. That's a throw. Van Dijk. Serginho. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Picked out, it's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! A finish right from the top draw! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Upamecano, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Toma, and that's a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here. Cristiano Ronaldo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question now, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hangs one in. It's a mighty effort! And he's missed it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Havertz. That's really well manoeuvred. Memphis Depay! And that has flown over.
Memphis Depay clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Darmian. Now Mitoma. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. And that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get free. Elects to cross. Oh, well played, well played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That'll be a throw. Pellegrini. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Has a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Berardi. And no, he's seen through all of that. Darmian. Can he get on the end of this? Havertz. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Keeper has taken decisive action. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mexico can try it again now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, well played, well played.
Mexico clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And he's there to get it away. De Paul. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Palmer. Balde was in no mood for any of that. That has been slung wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And another try! And again! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Cristiano Ronaldo quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
He's come in hard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ah, he's given it away. Rashford! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Szoboszlai with the short one. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cafu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Szoboszlai goes short. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Nicely worked. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. Mexico have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol. Mexico looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
"30 minutes gone. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's come loose. Messi. De Paul. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Raul. It's Raul! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Now there's a fight. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, important interception. Mexico are looking to go forward now. Raul concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's on it, can he get away? Palmer.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van Dijk. Now Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Looking for a runner. Akanji makes the interception. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. He's away! Caught offside that time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. Chance! Rashford. That looks a good cross. Tries to play it through. Palmer. Gets a good foot in there. Mexico have a free kick. So here comes the substitution.
Substitution on the field. Number 5. Conte. Number 17, Rashford.
And it's De Bruyne.
Coming on the field, number 23.
Played into space.
Varela.
And Dijk gets across to
Number
intercept
15,
that.
Mbappe.
Alexander-Arnold.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Szoboszlai simply refused to be outdone there. Played out towards the right wing. That's a cute ball. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Messi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Header! Just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Is number 4.
Van Dijk is there and he can pick it up. And it's Palmer. Some good persistent defending here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Lewandowski. That's good play. De Bruyne. Palmer. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's De Paul. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Played back in. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Guardiola. That'll be a throw-in. Aimed beyond the defence.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's being urged to shoot.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe is onto this. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. He's gone direct. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
He's in plenty of space here. And that is out of play. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice looking ball. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. And he's there to belt it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Fagioli. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. There will be 4 extra minutes. And here's the chance to counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Barella voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of it.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Looking wide. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
In with the challenge, and the counter is on. And here's Raul, Rashford, and he's Rashford! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive.
Goal! After 12 minutes is number 17. Marcus Rashford.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Yamal does well to get it back. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Stood up well to him there. Lobbed in behind. Picked out brilliantly. Caught offside that time. Thinks one through. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Succumbs to the pressure. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ødegaard, passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run. Searching pass he's played there. Raul finds himself offside. Camavinga. Now it's Rashford. Azar. Camavinga. And Azar. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Rashford. And he's picked out the run. Messi picks it up out wide. He saw the tape.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it.
Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass. That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Raul looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Raul really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
And he has shown him a yellow card. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
On the field, number 2, Marquinhos. Number 3,
Messi! It's hit the
on
upright.
field, number 6,
Yamal.
Cannavaro. Number 44, Odom.
Some good work on the right flank here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
He's come in hard.
Balde gets it clear. Now it's Raul. Now it's Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Rashford. Yamal. Raul has created one goal already. Now it's Rashford.
It's Rashford!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. That is very well
Nearly 3
defended.
minutes added
Oh,
time.
that's a key interception. Foot in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Raul. That's good running with the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Szoboszlai. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the
And
interval.
please welcome our lads to the field.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Raul.
And the second half gets underway.
Him is number
Malta
22,
definitely want to
Cristiano
carry on in a
Ronaldo.
similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now he's got space here.
Good ball over the top.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
That's ruffled a few feathers.
But well dealt with. Now it's Rashford. And here's Messi. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Odegaard. Cafu calmly anticipates. Now that's well seen too. Odegaard.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Szoboszlai is flagged offside. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Eder Militao.
Being still separated by the game's only goal.
Has a look and plays it forward. Otto does really well there, he is strong. And here's Rashford. Driving forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And for a moment, time stood still. Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! No mistake! AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. And it's Serginho. Rashford being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Szoboszlai goes short. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cafu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. That's travelling a long way. Serginho. Azar. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Number 22, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Looking for options for movement.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Serginho wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And here comes the corner.
So, third corner of the game. Szoboszlai with the short one. Milan are looking to go forward now. Very much into the last knockings. Mbappe.
It could be in here.
Goes for a shot! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
After 87 minutes.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's Szoboszlai.
And this is Ronaldo.
4 added minutes has been
Ødegaard.
indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Marcus Rashford.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rashford. He's got away.
So what can they make of this? Knocks it into space.
Deep into stoppage time.
And that is as far as it goes.
Well, that was close.
Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The action has already started.
And this is Raul. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Can he finish?
Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Locatelli, Fernandes, Kane,
In with the challenge.
now it's Rashford, and that's gone loose. Szoboszlai tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Szoboszlai with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Locatelli. So it is still 0-0. And it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rashford. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kane. Pressure coming in from all directions. That ball looks a good one.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Gvardiol. Locatelli. Mbappe. That is good strength. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Locatelli. Now Mbappe. Gvardiol. There will be a throw-in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Always onto this. Gvardiol. And it's Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. And he's in on goal. Kane! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
That is very well defended. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's the keeper's ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it into space. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? It's roll! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Cafu. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello everybody, and
How would you review the first half?
Walter, they'd probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Raul.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Yamal wins the duel this time. Aims beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Locatelli. It's a really well-measured ball. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone searching crossfield. Gvardiol. And it's Locatelli. Opts for safety. Van Dijk pokes it out wide. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. Now, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Number 6.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They continue each to cancel the other out. Well timed, excellent interception. Fernandez. And it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Mbappe. He's away.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Kane. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Yamal ploughing. Shot, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Szoboszlai.
Barella
Number 27,
goes short.
Serginho.
That pass
Coming on the
surprised
field,
everyone, and
number
not in a good way.
23, Barella.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Rafael Leão.
He has found a way through. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
It's a searching pass, and the ball's gone astray. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Neatly clipped into space. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Locatelli. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Malta clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Barella. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Locatelli. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target.
This is when that numerical disadvantage can take its toll. They've coped so well up to now, but energy reserves are being tested to the limit.
Now there's a fine ball. Van Dijk can get it clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super, takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Good ball, good touch. Goes for a shot! Oh, good-looking ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he shoots! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Barella did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
4 added minutes on the board. Cannavaro robs him of possession.
Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic.
So that's it. It is all over.
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping perfection is this guy, Manuel Neuer. We all know about his abilities with the ball, but I want to keep an eye on his leadership. Such a vocal presence who accepts nothing but perfection from his defence and, of course, himself.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Rashford! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Szoboszlai. He's in a great position here. That is good strength. Gets a good foot in there. Serginho. No, it's come to nothing. And it's Serginho. Szoboszlai. And here's Raul.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Shifted it to the flank. And he's on a charge. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is Raul. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chips it through. Cannavaro gets flagged offside. Goretzka. Well read, nice interception.
Albania clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Goretzka. Serginho running with the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Neuer getting this one clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Dijk makes the interception. Guerreiro to Goretzka. And it's Rice. Van Dijk. Goretzka threads one in. Van Dijk. And it's Guerreiro. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ruben Dias. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Rashford. Rashford! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Goretzka. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. For Rice. And here's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Goretzka. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. And can he finish it? Goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Alexander-Arnold.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away? Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe. Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Out for a throw. And here's Messi. Rice. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shot! It's a loose ball. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sane plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Conte. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Goal! After 59
No
minutes,
space, no problem.
Number
You
21.
just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's a throw-in.
He's had it taken off him. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Malta clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Substitution in progress.
Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Yamal. Cafu. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Albania. Number 15, Vega. Coming on the field is number 18, Ribery.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitutions taking place.
Rice. And it's Goretzka. Ribery. Now he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Shapes to shoot!
Mbappe.
And he's there to get it away. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution for Albania. Number 8, Sane. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Vicious ball here.
Ferran
That is
Torres.
good alertness. Ferran Torres. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Goretzka. And this is Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. He's tried one! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The goal scorer!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Albania, number 17, Guerrero. Coming on the field is number 24.
And it's Ribery.
Vadio.
Now, can they get him away? In by Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him.
Albania really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a decent clearance. Well, they've got it again. Kessié. Good Kessié! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Messi. Very much into the last knockings. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. That's an imaginative pass. Vadio. For Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. No, he's not getting his way this time. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Ruben Dias. Nice sequence of passes this. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Neuer attempts a good effort from distance. Alexander-Arnold. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Lewandowski taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here. And it's De Bruyne.
That's been cut out, well played.
Now it's Raul. Dink through.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
That's an imaginative pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chiellini.
Oscar.
Manchester United finding their passes. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Oscar. And Azar. Always onto this. Dybala! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Reflections on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So, a breakthrough already.
Now it's Yamal. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Dybala. Aims beyond the defence. And Neymar is... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That has been cut short.
De Bruyne
Conjures time and space where few can.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu. Showing good feet. And here's Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. So just the goalkeeper. And the finish! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 7.
A case now of complete control.
Coming on the field.
Well, they're very
is
much the better team
number
at the moment,
21,
Peter, and no
Robert
doubt will be looking
Lewandowski.
to cause even more damage here.
That's a cute ball. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Dybala. Now it's Neymar. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Rashford. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chiellini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Serginho. Neymar. Looking to play him in. Guardiola gets into a good position. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Floated through. Tries to get it clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good chance here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Malta really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh no, this does not look good! Not the most convincing of passes. Chiellini with the clearance. Now he's got space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Guardiola. Rudiger. Guardiola. Taken back almost at once. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? And this is Hazard.
2
Yamal.
added minutes has been
Yamal
indicated.
tries making a foray down the right. And that should get the job done. Oscar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Forwards and with intent. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Raul.
And we're
Coming
underway
on to
again.
replace him is
Malta
number
really
22,
have to pick things up here.
Cristiano
Their
Ronaldo.
opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Serginho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. He's being urged to shoot. Time and again they are repelled. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, just skips past his man. Has a look and plays it forward. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Oscar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's through, and Dybala! Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Rashford! It's in!
And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
No, that's been intercepted. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rashford. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And this is Raul. And we have our very first corner. Szoboszlai goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Conte. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Haaland. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Decent chance! Raul. Now there. And he shoots! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And now he has 2.
Marcus Rashford.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Rudiger calmly anticipates. A probing pass. And that has not gone well. In comes the corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Bernardo Silva has a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aït-Nouri. That is ended up in no man's land. He's looking wide. Threads one in, pass somewhat off target. Aït-Nouri. For Valverde. Now it's Haaland. Nicely spread. Marquinhos. That's a good ball out wide. Bernardo Silva could try cutting inside here. Can he finish? He's scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Raul. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their 4th corner of the game. Szoboszlai plays it short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That'll be a throw. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Serginho. Well read, and the danger is averted. Camavinga. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Haaland. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And Bernardo Silva! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Rashford. Ball's gone out of play. We are into overtime. Yamal carries the ball down the right, and he's managed to get free. Oh, Rashford! Sticks it away! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Malta are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Cafu. Coming on the field is number 44.
There's the start of the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fernandes. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a promising position. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So now the difference is 3.
Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. He's on it, can he get away? Crosses it in here. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Serginho. And it's Balde. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Dijk. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Raul. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Played into the box. Brilliantly cut out. Aims beyond. It's Raul! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Haaland. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Raul. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Rashford. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Szoboszlai.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big chance! Valverde, that's really well manoeuvred. Spread it left. It's a pretty loose pass.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's straight offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Looking for the run. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to pass it through, and he's certainly onside here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Odo. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde, and it's Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He slings it in, and he gets rid in a hurry. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kante. Now it's Yamal.
4
Hazard.
added minutes has
So
been
what can they
indicated.
make of this?
Oh,
Hazard.
really well played.
Very nicely done. Can he get it through? Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Valverde. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, sweet feet. That's a decent clearance. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Rashford reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And we
Malta
come to you
definitely
now with a
impressing
quick
me here,
request for support
especially the way
for
that
our
attack
charity
clicked.
fund, Chance
Whether it
in
was
Football.
link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Played back in.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well played. Szoboszlai. Wirtz! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Corinthians! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Raul. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Merino. Raul powering forward here. Yamal has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Szoboszlai goes short. And the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Balde brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Malta really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot!
Malta really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. That's Wirtz. And it's Reinders. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Now it's Højlund.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Guéhi. And it's Wirtz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Højlund has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tchouaméni proves too strong. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Teremos uma substituição.
Reinders. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. That is good strength.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he shoots! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Merino. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Conte. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Wirtz. Now it's Højlund. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. What a delightful ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Højlund. Wirtz in with the challenge. And he tries a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Wirtz. That has not gone well. Merino. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played into space. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Driving forward. And now the breakaway. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, nice touch. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, good read. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
No, that's been intercepted. Raul looking understandably energetic. It's Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Merino. Reinders.
Out to the left it goes.
Gets into some space. He's found the way through.
Oh, sweet feet.
Wirtz. Strokes it back. Reinders. Balde with the clearance.
substituição em andamento.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very...
And the shot! Goal! Corinthians! Into the lead once more. Corinthians get themselves into the lead.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
He won't be happy with that one. Wirtz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Højlund. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Reinders. That's Wirtz. Now it's Højlund. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's onside!
Malta really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Højlund receives it in a good position here. And he thumps it clear. And it's Wirtz. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Chips it through. Mbappe! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
And Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Mbappe. Guehi is there, and he can get that clear. Szoboszlai does really well to win the ball there. Merino. Nketiah. And the counter is on. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nketiah. Corinthians finding their passes. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Swept in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Kante wins the duel this time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Malta really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Abraham. De Bruyne. And it's Reinders.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away! Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. Reinders. For Nketiah. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won.